We are just outside of Corpus Christi. Port Aransas?
I think Siri said Port Aransas.
I'm pretty sure we've mispronounced it every time we've tried to pronounce it.
Port A.
Before Victoria gets started on the new contract in Yuma, we just needed saltwater and sunshine. And we got it. So our time at Pioneer RV Park has come to an end. However, now that we realize that RVs are allowed on the beach, we're gonna spend the night out there.
Might as well.
Let's pack this thing up and get to the beach.
Let's do it.
All right, Oreo, to the beach we go. You ready? It's a shame we just gave you a bath yesterday.
No.
Jeez. Family, what do you think? Is this a spot? I think Barley,
Is that a yes?
I can't really tell. Is that a yes? Is that a no?
I'm excited.
Okay, that took all of 15 minutes to get from Pioneer RV Park and completely set up on the beach.
Yeah, not too bad.
Easy breezy. And now it's time to let you know everything you need to know about RV camping on the beach here in Port A. Get your pens ready, because it's kind of a lot of information.
Like I said, in order to get over my nervousness about coming out here, I did a lot of research.
We like to be prepared sometimes.
First of all, specifically for Port A, there are a couple things that you need to know. You need to acquire a $12 pass. You can get it from the gas station, you can get it from City Hall, any of the beach vendors. And it seems like not too pricey, but guess what is pricey? $500 violation for not having one.
Yes, so definitely make sure you get that pass. Not worth it to get the fine.
No.
So when you buy this pass, it's good for 3 days every 3 weeks, but that pass lasts throughout the season. So every three weeks you can come out here for 3 days and do your camping thing.
Or split it up however you want within the 3 weeks. Now, as far as parking on the beach, you can park anywhere between mile markers
0 and 62.
Yes.
It's a lot of beach.
It's a lot of beach.
Now there are rules that come into play with that whole RV beach parking. You have to be 50 feet away from the water and 25 feet away from the driving lane where you see all the cars and trucks and RVs come through.
Other thing, as far as getting to Port A, there are 2 ways to get here. We came by the highway because that's what Siri told us to do. But I wish we had known this. You can come the other way by a ferry, which is free.
And we may take that on the way out. We're going to do some more research on that.
Yeah, and as far as driving your RV on there, don't worry, even 18-wheelers use it. You can watch dolphins off the side on the way over. Other Port A beach rules is that you can make a fire 3 by 3 feet max, and you are allowed to drink, but there is a drinking restriction after 7 p.m.
6, I think.
Okay. Now, otherwise, I did look up a little bit of instructions on how to park your RV on a beach.
Okay. Let's hear it.
The biggest thing is pay attention to where you're parking. You always want to park above that high tide line so you don't get caught unaware in the middle of the night.
Don't want to get washed out to sea.
No. It's a good idea to place your blocks or something flat underneath your stabilizers, maybe even your tires if you're concerned. Just give them a flat surface to lay on.
The good thing about this beach is it's pretty hard packed sand, and I don't
Very.
think there's going to be any issues with that whatsoever. But there are other places that you can RV beach camp, and you might want to think about that.
There are some beaches that actually suggest that you deflate your tires up to 50% to give it more surface area and better traction on the sand.
If you do happen to get stuck, don't just gun it and let your tire spin, because then you're going to bury yourself. Find a board, something flat that you can get under the tire. And
they also say you can pour some water under the sand to make it a little bit more compact.
Smart.
And if all else fails, don't get yourself so buried in the sand that somebody can't come save you.
Yeah, just call somebody.
Just call a tow truck. Overall, just follow your general rules for boondocking. Make sure you filled up on your fresh water, get your propane, maybe bring your generator if it's allowed.
It is in fact allowed here.
Clean up after yourself and prepare to get the RV a little bit dirty. It's gonna happen. But Port A makes it a little bit easier. They have lots of trash cans along the way. They have some porta potties and even some public showers.
Look, you're camping on the beach. There's bound to be sand everywhere by the time you leave. So just enjoy it, clean up after, and make the most of it. All right, there's your tips and tricks for RV beach camping here in Port A. You are welcome, and now it's time for us to go enjoy ourselves.
Can you believe that the beach is literally right outside our front door? You gonna let her beat you like that, Barley? Let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Fast, fast. Our sad, pathetic attempt at trying to keep sand out of the RV. It's not gonna work.
I don't think so. Fun fact, belt sander racing is a big thing in Texas.
A huge thing. Apparently.
It is exactly what you think it is. They're racing belt sanders. Sometimes they'll modify them and stuff, but yep, it's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, I would love to see one of these things. If you can't tell by my window covered in sand and moisture, fog has rolled through. So sun's gone for the day, but it's dinner time. And this is the only bar that's on the beach. We drove from our RV to this bar about, what, 20 streets away? Where are we?
We are at the Beach Lodge.
The Beach Lodge. And there's a bunch of cars here. And they got burgers. So.
Burgers. Good morning, Barley. Have you looked outside today?
Our time in Port A is coming to an end, and I feel like there's sand in quite literally every orifice of my body.
And every crack and crevice in the RV.
We saved just enough water in the freshwater tank to take a shower right before we're leaving, so at least we removed it from us, but it's going to take a hefty effort to get it out of the RV.
Yeah.
So there's the downside of camping on the beach. But we did have a lot of fun. One of the cooler boondocking spots that we've ever had. The ocean
you
is
can't beat that.
our front yard. I mean, literally, I'm looking at the Gulf of Mexico as we speak. So we do have a long drive day ahead of us.
Yeah, we're trying to make it hopefully like 3/4 of the way across Texas to our next destination, so.
Fort Stockton-ish. It's like 7 hours GPS time, which means like 8.5, closer to 9 for us.
Yep.
So anyways, let's hit the road.